All right, let's see what I got done next. Last we left off, I just installed the autopilot servos, and after that I went ahead and installed my trig radio. I made a mount for it, and it came with a pre-made harness, which is really long, so I had to find a place to do something with that, and I'll show that once I get back into the little hole. Also, you can see I got the baggage floor compartment down there, and I went ahead and made access holes so I could access the radio and the autopilot servos when the time comes. That, also this top cover that goes along here, I went ahead and decided to make that removable as well, and it took a lot of trial and error and trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. From there, I believe that's about all I did. I did install a light up here, a little beacon light, installed that with a little cover as well. And I'm gonna put one directly below that too, and I haven't done that yet. I'll probably do that today, maybe. So anyway, that's what I've got done for now. Next, I'm gonna take this stuff out right here, the bottom floor, and prime it, prep it, paint it, get ready for riveting in. After wiring the radio, for the radio there, I went ahead and made 2 access panels for the baggage floor here. This part's riveted in now. I still have these 2 plates. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these as far as what color or what I'm going to do with them. But anyway, they'll sit in there. And today I'm going to go ahead and rivet that the next side in over there. Then I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this back part here. Can't decide if I just want to use carpet back there or something else. All right, here you can see a little bit of routing in my wire for the comm radio. This is a trig radio. Went ahead and put a mount down there, and below it I have a pre-wired harness I bought, and all they had was the longer version of that. So I said, sure, I'll take it. They sent it to me the same price as a shorter version. And the pre-wired harness, I had some challenges with that. You can see I got a lot of extra kind of stowed back there, just wrapped up. I come along this section here, and let me come around, kind of show you what I did here. Went along the side, and then back out here. And that was a little challenging in itself. What I ended up doing down here, sorry, I know you can't see that well. This is a cutout for the torque tube. You can see it moving back and forth in there. And I didn't have a cutout big enough for this pre-wired harness to go through. So I ended up notching out an area just a little bit more than what this torque tube will go. And then I got it secured with the tie wrap onto this flange here just to keep it out of the way. And it's pretty snug in there anyway, even without the tie wrap. That's just kind of extra security. The one of the main reasons why I couldn't go through one of these smaller holes to get to the front is primarily because it came with the pre-wired phone jacks for the connections, for the headset connections. And I didn't want to disassemble all that pre-wired because it had to be a huge hole into one of these. So the best I could do is just notch out this, what I came up with. Along with that is, I'm going to go to the front of the airplane. This pre-wired harness has that connection. And I couldn't really make a hole in this part to go that would accept that huge connection on the end of that. That connection is going to end up going on my instrument panel on this little guy here. So I have a very small unit here, but that connection over there is pre-wired already to that guy right there. And yeah, that took several days to decide how I was going to route all of that. All right, I have the other baggage compartment floor in, all riveted down there, and you can kind of see the kind of access I have. Bay here, and 2 over there. And the center console I did make removable. That was challenging. That took several days to figure out how I wanted to do it. I ended up putting a a plate underneath this skin right here so I could tap into it. So I got some screws, machine screws going down into that. Rib nuts on that rib here. Rib nuts on the side here, and then some nut plates that goes into this part. I'll probably just put 1 or 2 sheet metal screws in this for now. Again, it won't be under much stress. But I do have this part for my headphone jacks. As you lift this part up, you can kind of see what I did there, little rib nuts, and that's into place. So that actually will come up off of there. This part will come down by these 4 screws here. But here's my headphone jacks down there. I'll eventually get those into there. And again, that cover kind of just sits right there.